Hey everyone, this is Gergő coming to you live from London, UK. How are you doing, my dear friends? I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. Welcome to episode number 18, How to Heal Yourself with Music. A very exciting topic. I really like this topic. One of my favorites. I have lots of favorite topics actually, but this is one of my favorite ones. How to heal yourself with music. So we will talk about not just music in general, but healing frequencies, healing sound frequencies. And I will mention 11 plus 1 frequencies, sound frequencies that you can use and you can heal yourself with. It can help with lots of different things. I will mention all of them, so I will tell you 11 plus 1 different one. The reason I say plus 1 because the last one will be, it's not about healing necessarily, it's about something else, but it's a special one of my favorite ones, and I think you're gonna like it. So welcome everyone, whether you watch this live or whether you watch the replay. Feel free to comment, feel free to let me know where you are watching from, feel free to say anything basically. And let's begin with the idea of sound healing or music healing or music frequency healing. And I would start with Nikola Tesla. He said that if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, you need to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And he was a great mind. Everyone knows that. Basically, the frequency of sound healing is not a new thing. It goes back to long time, actually centuries ago, where it was used as a therapy, like music as a therapy. And I'm sure you heard before, like music has that kind of effect. You can use it as a therapy. Just listen to your favorite songs. If you think about it, it is a therapy. So I think you know what I'm talking about. So, if I'm not wrong, it comes from the ancient Greece, where the famous physician, mathematician, and philosopher Pythagoras, I'm not sure how to say it in English, one of them, he discovered it, that actually certain sound frequencies and using certain sound, certain musical instruments can have a certain effect on the body, on the mind, on the brain waves basically. So it's all about manipulating brain waves on a positive ways obviously, and manipulating your consciousness to get to a better state, to get to a happier state. And as I said, it helps with lots of things, including general stress, insomnia, anxiety, depression, and lots of other things which I'm gonna mention in a second. And just for those who are not really spiritual and they say, oh come on, like healing with frequency, healing with music, like I go to the doctor, I get some medicines and that's healing. Well, no. And if you want, feel free to do your own research, because there are lots of scientific evidence, and even today's scientists are fascinated by the results of sound healing and frequency healing. So let's start with the very first one. What color should I use today? Let's use the blue one. So the first one is 40 hertz, which is, this frequency was used in certain therapies for Alzheimer's disease. So it helps with the symptoms of dementia. So Joe Biden, if you are watching this, I don't think he does, but yeah, it's recommended to Biden, 40 hertz, it will help mate. And also, so I just, how to put it here, yeah, let's put dementia, and also memory. So it helps with memory issues, so that's 40 hertz. And before I go further, obviously I will give you some recommendations where to find this music, how to find this music, what channels to follow, so how you can do this apart from doing your own research. So I'm gonna do it at the end, so just bear with me. But first I'd like to tell you all the list and all the benefits of this 11 plus 1 frequencies. Lumi is here. Hi Lumi. Hi. Thanks for being here. It's been a long time. I hope you are well. So the next one is 174 hertz. And by the way, I'm using a list. I made some notes before I started, because obviously I don't remember all of them. But I wanted to make sure that I will mention everything and I'm not gonna miss anything. I think my just checking the picture if it can be slightly better, maybe this way. Oops. Okay, I'm making a mess here. Let's see what's going on with my tripod. Sorry guys, just bear with me. Maybe this way. Kind of. Yeah, it looks okay. Alright, so 174 Hz. It's one of the solfeggio frequencies. Solfeggio, I don't know how to pronounce it. You know what? I write it down here for you. Just to make sure you understand. And I'm already thinking of YouTube when it will create the English subtitle or the Hungarian subtitle. I give some hard times for YouTube probably. So solfeggio, which is a series of tones that's used for healing basically, and used in sacred music. So this one is about 174, is one of the solfeggio frequencies, which helps with pain, even physical pain or general stress. So that's 174, and these two, yeah, these two. And by the way, the solfeggio frequencies, I highly recommend it. So if you just go to your app store, and let me fix this a little bit again, because it's not really in the middle. Yeah, good. So if you go to any app store, whatever you use, and you search for solfeggio, I don't know how to say it exactly, then you can find some apps and download it, and you will find most of these frequencies there, because it also helps to balance your chakras, your 7 chakras, the energetic system of the human body, which is super important and super cool. And the next one is 285 hertz. This pen is getting a bit, let's use this one, let's see how it works. So 285, which is all about injuries, so physical stuff. I just put here injuries. Oh yeah, this is much better. Just put here injuries, so it can be like cuts, burns, physical wounds basically, and also it helps with the cellular regeneration, if that makes sense. So it helps your cellular system to regenerate faster and heal your physical injuries faster. So that's 285. And then the next one is 396, which is helping first of all with the root chakra. So that's your first chakra, located at the base of the spine. So that's your very first chakra. This is the most important one. If your root chakra is not active, nothing else works properly. But I will do another live about the chakras, because that's also one of my favorite topics. It's just a fascinating topic, and I think everyone should know about all the chakras. So Lumi says better. I think that's for the picture. Marchi is here. Hi Marchi. Solfeggio. Oh, thanks Ricky. I think it's yeah, I think it's pronounced. Okay, hey, so hi Ricky, hi Marchi, hi Lumi, hi everyone. Thanks for being here, guys. So, what are we? So, root chakra, super important. If your root chakra is not active, all the other chakras have some issues for sure. So, 396, that's a very important frequency, and it also helps with fear, guilt, shame, so basically negative emotions, and it also reproduces positive ones, so it basically replaces negative energies into positive ones. So that's 396, also super important one. And as I said, I will mention some channels, YouTube channels, for example, or websites where you can search for these frequencies and you can find them. And the best part with this, by the way, is that you can do it when you sleep. So this is how I use it. I usually use 432, which I'm gonna mention in a second, and I just press the play button before I go to sleep, and it just you know, it's just doing the work while I'm sleeping. So that's the best thing about it, and it works perfectly. I can say, because I use these frequencies, especially 432, in the last couple of weeks, and it has a good effect. So when I wake up, I feel like, oh, it's a beautiful day. So it has a good effect. So next one after 396 is 417. 417, which helps with removal of, geez, my writing is not the nicest, no worries, removal of negative energies. Just a second that I finish writing. So the removal of negative energies, including post-trauma, including emotional blockages, and it helps to activate your sacral chakra, which is the second one, is the orange chakra, and that's the house of the emotions, the house of creation and creative energy. So emotional issues, basically emotional blockages, that's 417 hertz. And then what I just mentioned, let me change the pen for something else, maybe for black one. Okay, dropping some stuff as always, no worries. So 432, what I just mentioned, 432 hertz. This is my favorite because this is what I really call the healing frequency, and it helps with so basically with love. I was gonna write heart chakra, I just put it here. So heart chakra and love in general, as well as mental and emotional clarity, so it also helps with that. As I said, this is one of my favorites. So usually what I do, you can find this type of frequency music, it's always some nice music and some relaxing and calming music, between 1 hour and 11-12 hours. I usually use the ones between 3 and 6 hours, but last time I played one which was 9 hours long, so when I was waking up it was still playing, and as I said, it has a really good effect, and you can use it just when you sleep. So like, so easy, simple. No, not black, leave the dark magic alone. Okay, should I change the color? Okay, you know what? I listen to you. Let me use, you know what? I got a lot of other. You wanna pick one? Let's use the purple. That's the color of the crown chakra. Let's use the purple. I hope that's better, Ricky. So, but I already wrote this. Should I change it with red, for example, or with green? It's for the heart chakra. So let's just leave it as it is. So, and I'm not gonna make this longer. And yeah, I can see your purple love heart. So where are we? 432. After that we have 440. I'm just checking if it's also visible enough on the screen. Yeah, should be okay. I hope you can see it, but if not, this is 440, which is actually today's music frequency. So if you listen to any music, it's probably 440 hertz, which helps with cognitive development. I just put here today's music. And the interesting fact about it, that actually the frequency of music was 432 long time ago, before some bad guys, let's put it that way, they changed it to 440 because they didn't want us to heal properly. But that's another story, no more conspiracy, as I said last time in my previous video. So it's today's music frequency, which helps with cognitive development, and it also activates your third eye chakra, which is the sixth chakra located in your beautiful brain, and your beautiful brain, your beautiful head. In the center of the brain is the pineal gland, which is the physical connection to your third eye chakra, but that's another story. I also want to do a live about how to activate your third eye chakra and how to decalcify your pineal gland. So I'm going to mention all of these things in another live. So this one is with third eye chakra, also helps with intuition, perception, awareness, general awareness. And if you think about it, when you listen to your favorite music, so if it's some party song that you really like, that's one thing, that you like the music itself and you start dancing and you feel happy and you feel joyful, but it's because of the effect of the frequency itself. Or when you listen to certain music and you always think about the same person. So that's because of this frequency helps with the third eye chakra. That's the reason behind it, not just the music itself. So just some side notes regarding today's music frequency 440. The next one is 528, 528, which is also helps with the third eye chakra, not third eye, sorry, with the heart chakra. So it is considered, I just put it here, the love frequency. Love frequency. So it's all about love, and you know, loving yourself as well as loving others. So love in general also helps with the heart chakra, as well as 432, which I mentioned is my personal favorite. And then the next one is 639. And 639 is basically produce positive feelings. So when you have those bad days, I don't know if you watched my previous video, it was called 4+1 tips to manage those bad days. If you didn't, check it out if you want, but 639 helps to produce positive feelings, positive energies, also heart chakra, and also I put here the relationships again. Relationships. And the relationship with yourself, the relationship with others, the relationship with your children, the relationship with your parents, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, neighbor, colleagues, anyone really. So that's 3, 6, 3, 9. Alright, I know the numbers in English still. And then the next one is 8, 5. Oh my god, it's a bit ugly. Let's start again. So 852 hertz, and the 852 helps with well, I just put it thinking and thoughts. So it helps with overthinking, for example, if you are someone who tend to thoughts. I think so, yeah. So if you are someone who tend to overthink sometimes, this is your frequency. And also negative thought patterns, as well as depression and anxiety. I also put it here, how to do this. So depression and anxiety, I'm not gonna write it down, just another long word in English. And then we got the last one, not the last one, this is the 11, and I'm gonna give you the plus one, which is 963. I didn't put hertz, but I think it's obvious by now. Which also helps to reactivate the pineal gland, but more importantly, it helps with spiritual development. And this is when this purple pen actually makes sense, and it's important because this one is associated with your crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra, crown chakra, which is all about spirituality, connecting source, the source of your source and of all humanity, as well as like connecting your higher self, if that makes sense. For spiritual people, it definitely does. So that's all about spirituality and intuition and your higher self and just having that guidance that you need in daily life. So crown chakra, and it's also called the frequency of gods. So what I'm talking about here, right? And then we have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have all of them. Yes. And then the +1, which, where should I put? Maybe, do we have space here? Not really. Ricky says, in the meantime, I love the numbers 3, 6, 9, all stay together on 3 different levels. And you just said what was important. You know what? I just delete the 40 Hz, so it's all about memory and dementia. So hopefully you're not gonna forget it, but in case you do, you can watch the replay. So the +1 is what Ricky just said, is the 3, 6, 9. And this is not necessarily healing frequency. I mean, all of these are helping with certain healing, but 369 is called the Tesla frequency. And, you know, Nikola Tesla is one of the greatest inventors of all times, probably. And it's interesting, I don't know how many of you know about, this about Tesla. If you watch the Tesla movie, came out in 2020 or last year, I'm not sure. You might remember that actually the guy he was working together with was a Hungarian guy, and he was actually visited Budapest, Hungary many times. He was even studying there for a while. So it's just my special connection with Tesla from a Hungarian point of view. So that's the Tesla frequency, and these are the numbers that Tesla always used, especially number 3. So he was, if for example, when he was booking a hotel room, it was always with number 3, so it was like room number 369 or number 333 or something with number 3. And he had a habit, for example, walking around the block 3 times before he entered the house. So he took this really seriously, and obviously he wasn't crazy, as we know. So something is around this frequency, which is basically the manifestation frequency. Manifestation. So anything is your dream, your desire, your wish, and you want to manifest it. 369 is the frequency for you, and that includes money and abundance if that's what you want to manifest. But manifestation in general, that's 369. So these are the frequencies, 11 plus 1. I hope you got some value so far, and if so, please let me know if you got any value from this so far. And as I said, I like to give you some recommendations, and it's actually very easy because if you just go on YouTube, that's the very easiest option. Then let me just open it quickly because I forget the channel's name which I want to mention. So if you go on YouTube and you just search for any of these frequencies, you just type in, for example, 432 Hertz, enter, you will find the results. And let me just check the name of the channel I personally follow. It's some angel something. Of course, now I can't find all the channels that I follow. What are my followings? Yeah, I can't remember now. It was, I think, Angel Music Healing or Angel Healing Music or something like that. So that's the channel's name. I forget it, sorry guys. But that's a channel that you can follow. They have like hundreds of videos, and you can find those long videos as well, what I mentioned that you can use when you sleep. So that's, what was the Angel Music Healing or Angel Healing Music, something with angel and healing and music, that's for sure. and it's a great channel, so highly recommend it. Or as I said, just type in these frequencies. Or the third option is following the guy called Ralph Smart, who I really adore and mentioned many times. His channel name is Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. And if you go to his channel and you search on the playlist, you can find some healing frequencies. I think he posted mainly 396 and 432. Probably these two, I remember these two, but maybe some other one as well. So easiest way to find it, just go on YouTube and just do your own research. And as I mentioned, do your own research anyway, so don't believe me, don't take what I say, go and do your research, because there are a lot of scientific studies, and you will find lots of things like musical instruments and really everything. So I don't want to make this longer. I hope it makes sense for everyone, and I hope you got some value. Tina says, great info, Gergő, well done. Thank you, Tina, hope you are well. Good friend from Australia, nice to see you here. I think it's morning in Australia right now. Ricky says, awesome info and video, thank you. Thanks, Ricky, thanks very much. So thank you, everyone. This was my 11+1 list of frequencies, healing frequencies, and this is how you heal yourself with music. I hope it helps, and I hope you will use it, because it's really helpful. It's really helpful. I use this for a couple of weeks now, and I learned about it a long time ago, but somehow I never tried it, but now I did, so I thought it was time to talk about it and do a live about it. So I hope you get some value, and I hope you enjoy this video. If there is just one person who got any valuable information from this, then it was worth it to make this video. And if you watch this on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button, which you can find somewhere here, and check out my other videos. If you want to connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, I'm happy to talk to everyone, and thank you very much for everyone for watching me tonight. I love you all, I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Have a wonderful evening, take care, bye bye.